Hey, assistant coach, how are you guys doing? It is me, CaniSports, and welcome back to the AS Roma Career Mode. Thank you guys for the amazing support on episode number 2. And now it's time to get into the poll of the last episode. Exciting prospect Antonio SANABRIA, 19 years old, striker, has just recently joined back AS Roma, and you guys seemed like you enjoyed that decision. I know a lot of you would have loved to see a higher rated striker in our team, but I do believe that this kid has some decent potential and we don't need to spend our money to get someone else if we already have a good player in our team that we can use as a backup striker, and it seems like most of you guys have agreed with me on that one, so thank you so much. Right here you can see we are up against Frosinone, and then we'll have to play against Barcelona 3 days later, so that means we have to play with our reserves team for the first time in this series. And just before we actually got into that game, I created that reserves team, and I'm looking forward to see if this team is any good, because with Liverpool, you guys know exactly that I loved the reserves team. Anytime the first team lineup was not fit, they were doing quite well. But right here you can see two of the new players, Eric and then Karsdorp, are now playing for our team for the first time. It's their debut match. This is the center back that has joined us. Nice mustache, by the way. Karsdorp right here is the new right back for our team, and let's see if these two can perform well. Assistant coaches, if you guys could smash over 2,000 likes, that would be so much appreciated. That would get me a nice night of sleep. This is the lineup of Frosinone, and I don't really think that we should be too scared, but we know our team is a really low rated one. I think the highest rated one right here is Falke on the left hand side. Actually, hold on, no, we have Strootman in there, we have Iturbe in there, we have De Sanctis. This team should be able to do well, and Antonio SANABRIA with his first chance right here. And guys, it's also Dodo, his debut after his comeback from his loan spell. Karsdorp now with the pass to Benassi. It somehow went through the legs of the defender, and then I just was surprised that the ball landed at the feet of SANABRIA, so I couldn't react. And now we are already in the 73rd minute as I tried to head it in, but as you can see guys, we have jumped up in time massively. Like first half nothing happened, and in the second half I made some changes just in order to be able to get some new pacey players into the team. Talking about pace, when you sub in Totti, really seems weird and actually makes no sense, because I haven't really subbed in players with pace. I have subbed in players with full stamina, and what a save that was from De Sanctis. Honestly, from that range I thought that would get past him so easily, but that save was probably the best we have seen in this career mode so far. And now Totti is on the ball, passing it to Iturbe. He's getting it back. He's looking for Sali. Sali now at the pass to Iturbe again. He does see his teammates making a run. I should have passed it to Sali Uchan, but he decided to take the shot, and it does hit the post. What a mistake. I should have passed it to Sali. That was probably the moment that I should have won this match with. And then Totti also had a chance to score, but assistant coaches, I've made a mistake in that last attack, and now it is done. We have only gotten a draw against Frosinone, and I had to play this team because I knew that 3 days later Barcelona would be our opponent, and I'm training my players once again. In the last episode we have gotten a lot of upgrades, and SANABRIA actually got an upgrade last episode, and now he's getting another one. He's 74 rated now. He is the guy that I'm focusing most of my training on, but on the right hand side you can see I am also training a lot of other players like Dodo, Benassi, Iturbe, Falke. All of these players are being trained as well, and you could see so far they have been improving quite well. Barcelona, Arsenal, Roma, and also Bayer Leverkusen in one group. How the hell did that happen, you ask? Bate Borisov is not in the game, so Arsenal dropped into our group. This group is probably the group of death. If we can actually make it to that second spot, because I'm not expecting this team to be at the first spot, I'm expecting this team, Barcelona, in that first spot. So we have to fight against Arsenal and Bayer Leverkusen for that second spot, which will be quite tough. Okay, Leverkusen might be a team that we can beat, but that just means, okay, third place is secured. That's the Europa League. But can this team with Doumbia, Gervinho, and then also Mohamed Salah in the attack get past players like Suarez, Messi, and Neymar? First up, Messi with a big chance, but Perin is getting that save in there, and he keeps his team in this match. Barcelona though are getting a corner kick out of this one. Rakitic now will take it towards Suarez in the middle. He doesn't get to it. Our goalkeeper is out of his goal, and Neymar takes the shot, but Manolas deflects it. And that was really lucky, because it should have been the first goal for Barcelona, who are pressing up high, and that gives us a chance to counter-attack. But Doumbia couldn't get past the defenders. He got fouled though in the 23rd minute. This was a big opportunity, because this is something that our team is capable of doing. We have players like Pjanic who are sick on free kicks, and he will take this one 25 yards out. Pjanic with the run-up and the shot! And he hits it onto the crossbar. Barcelona are getting lucky. Pjanic probably feels the opposite, and now Barcelona felt it. 29th minute, Neymar with a sick pass to Suarez. What a goal that was. Why the hell do you do this to me, Neymar? The defending was not really on point, I have to say, but the passing play from Barcelona was on point. Neymar was on his own, and when I decided to take him on with my defender, Suarez was basically on his own in the middle. And that is the first goal in this match. I tried to get in there with Mohamed Salah from the right-hand side, but it didn't really work out because Barcelona were really good in the defense, and I actually thought that I could get past Mascherano pretty easily. And Neymar missing another big chance, and I think he was actually past Perin in that position, so I'm glad that he didn't hesitate and took that shot straight away. And in the 61st minute, Sergio Busquets was surrounded by our players. Mohamed Salah, the biggest chance in this match, and that is terrible, because you can't do that against Barcelona, because they will use their chances. Arda Turan, actually this guy shouldn't be able to play right now. He should be blocked, because he is normally in real life not allowed to play until the January transfer window, I think. Actually, hold on, I'm looking forward to see him play for Barcelona very soon. That's sick, man. Now we are making some changes. Sanabria, Falke and Strootman joining in, and these boys were the ones to turn it around for us, hopefully, in this match. Now Gervinho abusing his pace, getting back there. Strootman with the pass, Sanabria with the fake shot, and the shot to hit the target. It's 1-1. The youngster has equalized. Could you believe it? What a story for this young guy, coming back from his loan and then scoring against the biggest club in Europe together with Real Madrid and Bayern Munich. This was just a sick goal from the youngster that really made me happy, because I wanted to see him score in that match where we used the reserves against Frosinone. He couldn't do that, and now our team is defending. Nainggolan with a slight tackle to prevent the shot of Suarez, and that is it. This is a big victory for AS Roma. Yes, it is not a win, but it is a moral victory, because we have gotten the equalizer in Barcelona Stadium with one of our youngsters who has been in the Barcelona Youth Academy. That is just sick. Maybe he just wanted revenge, who knows, but Iago Falque wants to play in the upcoming match. But what is our upcoming match? Currently, AS Roma sitting in that 10th spot. 1 victory and 2 draws for AS Roma right now. Juventus actually sitting in that first spot. In that second spot, there is our rivals. Mandzukic currently the top scorer together with Callejon, and Pogba is the top assist guy in the league right now, which just shows that Juventus is the strongest team. And we have a few of our players in the top 25, and we have Doumbia in the top 10 of the top scoring list. But I've just recently discovered that I was being stupid for a little while, because I was not really looking at this guy, William Van Keur. I don't know if that is the right pronunciation, let me know, but he is 26 years old, and for a CDM he really has some balanced out stats, and I'm gonna try him out in these upcoming matches as a substitute. I know he doesn't really have high potential, but he does have really good stats on him, and that is exactly what we need at times when we need someone to be subbed in for Daniele De Rossi, because he's probably the only center defensive midfielder we have. We have conceded 1-0. Sassuolo is our opponent, the team that was in the Group 1 of the poll before we started our new career mode. And that, my friends, is exactly what you should not be doing in defending. Once again, I'm showing you, assistant coaches, do not do what I'm doing in defending, because I suck at times, but at least I'm able to score many goals, so it kind of balances it out. Let's see if it will work out in this match as well, because now we are 1-0 down. We are in the second half, and Perin is keeping us in this match once again. Sansone, who has scored the first goal for Sassuolo, did try to head that one in, and now they have gotten a corner kick out of that one. It's a corner kick that is played over to the outside of the penalty area, then passed inside, but Perin is doing a great job once again. 66th minute. It's time to make some changes. Strootman and Falke joining in, and I still had the opportunity to get one more player into the match later on. Nainggolan now with the pass to De Rossi. De Rossi over to Doumbia. Doumbia with the skill to get past one, with the pace to get past the second, and then Strootman is in the right position to pick up the pieces from the defender, and what a shot that is, because he was with his back to the target. Take a look at this one. Doumbia gets past one, the second one shoots, it gets deflected off the defender and himself, and then Strootman just scores that one by making a great turn and taking that shot in that movement. So we have now equalized, and Francesco Totti has joined into the game. Gervinho now on the ball, looking for the legend in the striking position. But first up, Strootman gets it, passes it to Falke, and then it lands in front of Francesco Totti. 89th minute, the legend is getting into the game, and he scores it. What a moment for the real captain of AS Roma. He is scoring that one because he has his positional awareness. He's in that right spot at the right time. When Falke takes that shot, he is waiting for the deflection, and that actually was a sick save from the goalkeeper, but he decided to punch it towards the wrong player. And now Totti has another chance, and this is exactly what I love about Totti. He might not be the fastest, but this guy can fight, this guy can take shots, but he sadly has really low stamina, so I can't play him in the starting lineup. So Totti has scored the winner for our team, and Strootman also doing a great job. First up with that goal, and then with a pass for Falke to create the chance for Totti in the end. And we have now gotten ourselves another 3 points in the Serie A, and that was really important because now we have moved up by 2 spots, and we are in that 8th spot in the league, right behind Fiorentina, Napoli, Milan, Atalanta. They have made it into that 4th spot, and Juventus has actually lost their 1st spot to Inter. And you can just see this league is very competitive in FIFA. It might not be in real life. I mean, this season it's actually quite competitive because Fiorentina is doing a great job so far, but in the end, on FIFA, a lot of teams in this league are really strong, and I want to know from you, assistant coaches, which one out of those in the straw poll are your favorite in the Serie A? Because when I play against your favorite team, or the favorite team of the most people from my assistant coaches, I will make that video a little bit more special, so hopefully you guys will enjoy that. So let me know which team is your favorite in the Serie A, apart from AS Roma, obviously, because that is my team right now. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and please drop that like on this video and enjoy the player of the episode, Strootman, because of his assist against Barcelona, against Sassuolo, and his goal against Sassuolo.